Hey, what's going on? Hey, can we cut this thing or is this live? Oh, it's live. Keith Shannon, directcarpet.ca.
Michelle Bureau, directcarpet.ca. I didn't know that was my cue there.
So we're here today talking about website versus storefront. And we have both. We have a website and a storefront, but we wanted to talk about how we built this company. First, we started with a website, and we didn't have a showroom. And we basically ran this company for the first year, really, well, actually, still to this day, with a website. I mean, we drive people from the internet, from Google AdWords, from, advertising to our website. And then we prompt them to give us a call, hey, call us. And then Michelle pretty much takes over from there and talks to the client. And that's how we set up our appointments. And so that's how we jam, how we rock.
Yeah, well, that's how we started anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's always a starting point. Because we're not just a service industry business, we actually have product as well. There's always that question, when are you going to open up a showroom? At the time, we made our website the showroom. So it was very important to us to create a website that was informative, first and most, explained who we were, what we had to offer, and show the product as well. So that's how we started, and believe it or not, we didn't get someone to do it for us because we didn't know how to explain our view at the time. So if anybody else knows, there's a lot of, do-it-yourself websites out there. Of course, there's the infamous WordPress, but a lot of learning curves with WordPress, which I have learned. But we chose to go down the Wix route because it was kind of like a copy and paste type
Thanks for sharing that, John. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. It's a copy and paste type of website. So that's where we started. We've probably revamped it, I think, about 6 times.
Maybe about 600 times.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
Michelle
yeah.
mostly. I mean, I love it. I think Wix is great.
Yeah.
We started with Wix, and then basically we knew that was our storefront, so we really made it look good. I mean, I think it looked great from the beginning. Michelle's really, if you go to directcarpet.ca and have a look right now, and you guys can see that we have, we have Love It or List it on there because we did like 20 episodes for season 4 and 5, so we have that right up front.
Yeah.
We have testimonials on there, and then we have the prices. We always put our prices like,
trying to keep it transparent.
Trying to keep it real, people, I know personally when I call someone or go on the website, I want to see prices. Prices just make me, then I'll call. If I see a website without prices, I won't call. That's just me, but I won't call.
Well, and the other thing is that where we went with website, and this is something that will probably be brought up, the problem with Wix when we started off was it was not an HTML-friendly website. It was a Flash site. So it didn't work on a lot of phones out there, iPhones. It wasn't supporting it. So we made a point last year, and thankfully Wix developed an HTML website as well, so we transferred the whole thing over.
HTML5, yeah.
HTML5, yeah. So now it actually is compatible and much more Google-friendly because Flash websites are not. So just, to start off, if you're getting into a website, you can do it yourself. It's something, if you don't really know what your, what kind of focus you're trying to, or what, look you're going for, and then once you have that down, you can always get into a professional, to do it for you and go down the
long and winding
road. The WordPress. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, we did WordPress, and a lot of people love WordPress, and it's great. I have a couple of podcast shows. Both of my podcast shows are WordPress sites. But for the company, we like to go in there and change it really quick. And you know what I like about Wix is you can actually see it because it's a drag and drop. So you can actually see what you're doing as you're going. And I mean, I'm still a young child. I like to pull things into place and, join the dots. So I think it's really cool. And we change it a lot all the time. It's good. Google doesn't like things if you set it and forget it, Change your website, add things. Right? Yeah, Google does not like stagnant. What else do we got here? Our website has been like the bread and butter of our existence, really.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Second year in, though, we did rent a showroom on a main street, and we were paying rent like around $2,000 a month. And my thought process is always I like to buy the places that we are working out of it. Just to me, I love real estate, so it's an investment. So at the end of the month, if your company hasn't really made a lot of money, you still paid the mortgage, your property still went up. So the building that you see that we're here in right now, we actually own. We bought 3 years ago. We rented for maybe a year and a half, and then we bought this. Now, we had positioned ourselves so that we could buy it. Not everyone can buy, and not everybody wants to buy it.
No, well, it depends again on the business, because we are locally driven, and also the fact that, you know, again, depending on the business, some people are not really sure where they're going to settle. So renting, and especially if you're going to be expanding, might be a better way to go for some people. So
Right.
we looked at it more as an investment property at the same time, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily better than renting. Sometimes renting is a write-off as well. So whatever works best for you, for us, buying the
Right.
building for investment
Right.
purposes just worked out.
And so when we had a storefront, whether we owned or we rented, the great thing about a storefront, even though it costs a lot of money, is it gives a little bit of legitimacy to a company like ours. In a construction business, there's a lot of fly-by-night guys who, you know, put an ad on Kijiji or Craigslist or Google or the internet. You know, they come in, they swoop in, grab the money, and, you know, we've all seen How to Catch a Contractor, right? So a storefront, we'll have people call us and want to meet with Michelle on site to look at samples within the store, and that gives us the legitimacy. That's what's nice about having a storefront.
Yeah. But, you know, having said that, a storefront can also come with staff.
Still going.
No, we're good. Okay.
Are we? We're back.
We're back. Sorry about that. We didn't have the staff working at the time, so we had a storefront, but we didn't really have an open storefront. So we would advertise that we had a storefront, but it was open by appointment only. So when people would call, I would make the appointment. But part of the reason I think why we're sitting here today talking to you is that now that we have been in the midst of expanding and creating a storefront that has actual open hours daily, we've noticed in being here how much traffic has been coming and
Foot traffic,
how
yeah.
much we've maybe missed that hasn't even called. So we're on our 4th day now, and we've probably had about 3 to 4 walk-ins a day, which have led to then an in-home measure and sold. So we would have probably never known this at this, you know.
Well, she's on the road selling. I'm on the road installing. So
Yeah.
our showroom is appointment only. But now Gina works here, and we've noticed that since we're open,
Trying to connect, so we don't know if we lost you.
we just lost you, but we're back. So we're on the road all the time. Gina's here now, and we're open for the first 5 days, or the first 4 days today. And we've had 1, 2 people come in every day, and you know, set up an appointment with Michelle. Michelle's went over, saw them, measured their job up, and sold the job. So the foot traffic for, I guess, the website versus storefront thing is they're both fantastic.
Well, it's about driving it in. So when we originally just had the website, we made sure that we kind of branded ourselves as a shop at home specialist, which we still are. A lot of
Right.
people want to see colors, styles in their own home, and hey, it's convenient. If I don't have to go anywhere, I'll have someone come to my house as well. But at the same time, some people do want to come to a showroom. So we started and made sure all of our advertising was geared towards people more or less calling us to set up an appointment. Now we're kind of in a situation where we're changing that up. We are doing radio ads. We're going to be getting into TV as well and doing commercials, but we're now trying to drive people both to the showroom, our newly designed
Yep.
showroom. I believe our ad started today. So
Nice color on the wall, by the way.
Y108, look out for them. But yeah, so we're kind of going to see where this goes. We've been a website-driven company for pretty much 4 years with a, you know, by appointment only showroom.
Right.
We're now a fully functioning, you know, open.
We're
6
open.
days
Come
a
on
week.
down.
So we'll see how it goes and how our new marketing and sales techniques work for driving in, you know, a storefront.
And we'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, really, right?
Yeah, we just wanted to make it quick, short, and simple, just about website and storefront, because now we're starting out with the storefront end of things, and we'll
Yeah,
let
and it's
you
been
know how
going
things go
going
and what
really
we
well.
learn. Super.
So, Keith Shannon, Direct
Bureau.
Carpet. We'll see you mañana, tomorrow. Ciao.